In today's quick video, I want to talk about 3 easy steps to signing up for Medicare. My name is Jamie from meetjamie.com. I'm an independent insurance broker. I help people all over the country understand the Medicare program and find the coverage that fits their needs. If you have questions for me, you can reach out to me at the toll-free number there on the screen, 800-974-0552. Or you can also visit my website at meetjamie.com. So, a lot of the people that I speak with on a daily basis about Medicare don't realize that there's a order of steps that you need to take in order to get your Medicare insurance coverage in place. And these steps are very important, and I'm going to go through them in this video, so please stay tuned all the way to the end. And if you like videos like this, please hit that like button. And if you have questions, please leave me a comment below. So let's get into the video and talk about step number one. So step number one is very important because you need to confirm your eligibility for Medicare. So when I talk about Medicare in this video, I'm talking about original Medicare as well as supplemental insurance for Medicare. So original Medicare is you're known as parts A and B of Medicare. And for most people, they become eligible at 65 and older. There are some people who are on Medicare who are under 65 due to being on disability. And then there are some situations where if you have end-stage renal disease or permanent kidney failure, you may also qualify for Medicare. So understanding whether or not you're eligible is important, and it's something that you're going to want to research. The other thing I'll mention is that Medicare eligibility has a connection to how many hours that you've worked, how many quarters I should say, and so you'll want to verify that. So the next step in the process then would be to actually seek application for original Medicare Parts A and B. And what we tell people as agents is there are 3 different ways to apply for original Medicare. Probably the most straight line way is to do it online, and you actually do it through the Social Security website, which is ssa.gov. I also encourage the people that I talk to create an online Social Security account. This will help protect your Social Security benefits as well. There is a process to creating an online account. You basically the Social Security will verify your identity with you by sending you a verification code through the mail. So if you do decide that you're going to create an online Social Security account, you'll want to give it some time to get that established. So if you already have a Social Security account, you can apply for Medicare through the portal on ssa.gov. The other option is to call Social Security. So you can call them at 800-772-1213. Keep in mind that depending on when you call, you may experience a high volume of calls. It may be busy, and so that may get a little bit frustrating compared to just doing it yourself through ssa.gov. And then finally, you have the option of applying for Medicare locally through a local Social Security office near you. So you can just go into Google, you can search local Social Security office near me, and hopefully you'll be able to find one that's in close proximity to you. You may want to call ahead and find out if they're taking appointments to get that application going. Another thing I'll mention is that if you are applying for Medicare after 65, in other words, you didn't take Part B when you were first eligible, maybe you worked past 65, that's happening in a lot of cases, you will need to get a letter of employment verification from your employer. So a lot of these companies now, they're used to people working past 65. They have just a basic form that they will fill out on your behalf saying that you had health insurance coverage from this date to this date. Social Security, when you apply for Medicare, if you're past 65, they're going to want to see that. And so it may be proactive to just reach out to your HR department where you work and maybe you're retiring from and ask them about that form. It will also help with the enrollment, or I should say application process. Okay, so once you determine your eligibility, and maybe once you have applied for original Medicare, you maybe and hopefully you'll get your Medicare card in the mail, and that will show you your Part A start date as well as your Part B start date. Sometimes they're the same, sometimes they're different. The reason that those two things are important is that in order to decide what type of coverage you want to get or how you want to receive those benefits, you will have to have Part A and B in place. And so there's two main ways to get coverage for Medicare. The first is using Original Medicare. And so Original Medicare, how I describe it to people, the little red, white, and blue card is your first payer. So you bring that with you to the doctor's office, the clinic, wherever you go, and that's who they're going to bill. It's the great thing about Original Medicare is that it's a very comprehensive network. It's accepted at most providers in the country. It does not cover you at 100%, it's 80% coverage. And so that's where many people add a Medicare supplement plan. You've probably heard or even watched some videos already about Medicare supplement plans. Maybe you've heard of Plan G or Plan F or Plan N. Those plans are designed to cover the 20% that you would be responsible for. So once you have your Original Medicare in place, then you can apply for a Medicare supplement plan, and then you'll also want to apply for a prescription drug plan because Original Medicare does not have prescription drug coverage. So the other option then is Medicare Advantage plans. Medicare Advantage plans basically are private health insurance plans sold by a private health insurance company that manage all of your Medicare benefits together. So they will take care of your Part A and B coverage. A lot of times these Medicare Advantage plans will include prescription drug coverage, and they'll also have additional benefits like vision, dental, and hearing. Now, I know what you're thinking, or the question that you have is, which is better, Medicare, Original Medicare, or Medicare Advantage plan? So I'm going to put a link to another video I did right up here if you want to watch that video talking about the difference between Original Medicare and Medicare Advantage plans. There is a difference, and you do want to educate yourself on that so you know the process. One thing I'll tell you is that let's just say you're a regular person who's going to be eligible for Medicare at 65. The thing to keep in mind is that your eligibility begins the first of the month of your 65th birthday. And if you were born on the first, then it goes back a month. So a lot of people tell me the date of their birthday might be in the middle of the, like, let's say May. Well, if your birthday's in May 15th, your coverage would begin May 1st, not May 15th. So that's something you want to keep in mind when you're applying. You want to make sure that you are lining things up to start the first month that you are actually eligible for Medicare. You don't want to miss out on that benefit. You've paid into it all of these years, and you want to make sure you take advantage of that. So if you do have other questions about Medicare, again, you can reach out to me at 800-974-0552 or send me a message through my website, which is just meetjamie.com. I'll leave the contact information in the description of this video. Again, if you like videos like that, hit this like button. The like button. If you have any questions, you can also leave them in the comments below. And I appreciate those of you who have subscribed. We'll see you in the next one.